All rise. Support court with Judge Van Der Bee is now in session. Judge, this is case number JVB1072, Wilson case.
Thank you. You all may be seated. Okay, Ms. Wilson, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Well, I have a son named Tanner Wilson, and he has a daughter with Nikki. And Tanner's in the military. Nikki is off at school, but she's not helping do anything. I've been raising their child for the past 6 months, so I'm not getting any help or assistance or anything from her. Okay. So I need some type of child support from her.
And where is Tanner?
Tanner's in the military.
Oh, he's
in the military.
So when you say he's in the military, he's away in the military?
Yes.
Okay. All right. And Nikki, does she visit with the child? Does she bring you any groceries?
She doesn't do anything. I mean, she went off to school. She's in New York, so she'll come home sometimes and get her on, breaks or something. But half the time when she's home on breaks, I don't even know she's home.
Oh, wow.
So she doesn't really do much of anything for Sterling.
So she will come into town and not see her child?
Yes.
How old is Sterling?
She's 2.
Okay. 2 years old. Does she go to daycare or anything?
Yeah, she goes to daycare, and I pay for all of that.
How much is daycare?
Oh, gosh, $200 a week.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is pretty expensive.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Is there anything else you want me to know before I move over to Miss Nikki?
I just, see her on all these TikTok videos and on Facebook where she's partying and clubbing. I mean, I get it. You're in college and you want to have fun, but don't forget that you have a responsibility.
Okay.
You still have a child at home that needs you. A mother needs some help, And
I agree with that.
Yeah, she's just not being a good mom right now.
Okay. All right. Miss Nikki, why are you not being a good mom?
It's not that I'm not being a good mom. It's just that I'm in school full time.
Okay.
And
so being in school full time means you can't be a mom?
Well, I'm away at school. So on my breaks, I go home.
Away at school means you cannot be a good mom?
I am a good mom. I am going to school full time. The point is when I got pregnant, I didn't want to have a child. I was in school. I didn't want that for myself.
Okay, but the baby is here now.
She is.
She's 2. So besides going to school, what else do you have that defines you as a good mom?
I mean, I do what I can.
As in what?
As in,
she just said
she's here
that,
now.
Excuse me. She just said that you are not providing any financial information and you barely come to visit the child when you're in town.
Like I said, when I got pregnant, I did not want a baby. She was like, I wanted a granddaughter. And I was like, I'm sorry, I don't.
Oh, I get it. So because you didn't want Sterling and she did,
we had a whole agreement before this. She was like, I'll take care of her. I wanted another child.
Right, she will take care of her. I don't believe she thought that she was going to be raising another child on her own. Am I right about that?
Yes.
She is a grandmother.
This conversation. I'm in school full time. I told her I can't.
How long do you have left in school?
I have a year left.
All rise. Judge V is back, and this time it's a grandmother stepping in to raise a 2-year-old. Ms. Wilson, the child's paternal grandmother, has been raising her granddaughter Sterling for 6 months without help. Her son Tanner is, in the military, deployed and unavailable. But Nikki, the child's mother, she's in college in New York. And according to Ms. Wilson, she's doing nothing to help. No visits, no diapers, no daycare money, not even a check-in when she's home. The judge asks a crucial question. So she comes home and doesn't even see her child? Ms. Wilson confirms it. The tension builds. This isn't just neglect. It's a mother disappearing on her own child. Now Judge V turns to Nikki, and she's already on the defensive. Nikki claims she's still a good mom, but says she didn't want the baby in the first place. She's a full-time college student and insists that makes it hard to be a present parent. But Judge V isn't letting that slide. School doesn't cancel your responsibility, she says, clearly unimpressed. Nikki tries to claim there was an agreement, that Ms. Wilson offered to raise the child while she finished school. But the judge knows that even if an arrangement existed, Nikki's still the mother. And nothing excuses completely ghosting your daughter, especially not parties, clubs, or TikTok videos.
So Sterling is going to be with her another year, and then another year, and another year, she's just going to raise the baby?
No, I will have a job by then. I'll be working.
Okay.
She's 2. She won't remember any of this.
I'm just going to play like you did not say that.
She won't. I mean, I when I go home, I see her, we FaceTime, all of that.
You obviously came here to waste my time.
No, I'm not. I mean, I don't understand.
I mean, I don't understand either, because you said, as I was saying, and you still haven't said anything.
I said what I had to say. I'm in school full time. What do I do?
Take care of your child. You can.
I do the best that I can.
Okay. So is it true what she said about you being on social media, going to clubs and all that kind of stuff?
Yes, I am a influencer. So I try to get
wait a
brand
minute,
deals.
hold on. You said you're in school full time, you don't work?
Correct.
But influencers get paid.
I haven't gotten paid
Come on,
in a
make
while.
it make sense.
I haven't gotten paid in a while.
But you get paid.
Yes.
And you can send money for Sterling, right?
Yes, and I do.
And you don't.
I do.
That's not what she just said. Okay. So is she being untruthful? Or
I do.
are you
I
being
do what
untruthful?
I can. I am in school full time. I don't know what else. This is so crazy to me. Like, why we're right here right now, because
we're here right now because grandmother needs some financial assistance for her child.
Grandmother chose this life. Grandmother chose the life.
You know what?
I didn't choose this life. However, I love my daughter to pieces. I don't regret anything. However, I would have liked to wait.
So grandmother chose this life.
Yes, grandmother wanted to take care of her. It's okay, I'll take care of her while you're in school. And all of a sudden something changed, which is why we're sitting here now.
Can you believe this?
I really can't. I mean, I expected you to help at least. Of course, I'm not going to.
I have a year left. I do what I can.
So Sterling
so
is
it's a year left of her taking care of your daughter, you and Tanner's daughter.
This is what you wanted.
But I thought you were going to help.
You were going to take care of her.
I thought you were going to still be a good mom
Miss
to
Nikki,
Sterling.
you are so unbelievable right now. You are the mom. She is the grandmother.
Exactly.
What part of that don't you understand?
I understand all of it. We had a whole agreement that she would raise the child until I was out of school. So when I come home, I do see my child. I do.
Barely.
You know what?
But I don't know what changed. I don't know if she got a little boyfriend or something.
What difference would it make if she had a boyfriend? That is none of your
chose
business.
This life.
Excuse me.
I could have waited.
You chose this life. You had the child with Tanner. Miss Wilson, Miss or Mrs., I'm sorry.
Miss.
Miss Wilson did not have the child. You did. The child is your responsibility, not grandmother's. Whether she wanted a grandchild or not. I know a lot of grandparents that say, oh, when are you going to have me a grandchild? I want a grandchild. They never anticipate that phrase to mean I 100% am taking care of the child. You are unbelievable right now.
I'm not. I'm really not.
You really are.
No,
So
I'm
you know
really
what?
not.
What we're going to go ahead and do is get Miss Wilson the proper financial support that she needs to take care of your daughter.
Nikki doubles down saying, she wanted the grandchild, not me. But Judge V is not amused. This isn't about who wanted Sterling. This is about who is responsible for her. Nikki argues that she and Ms. Wilson had a deal. Let her finish school, and Ms. Wilson would help. But as the judge points out, helping doesn't mean raising someone else's child alone. Nikki says she FaceTimes and visits when she's home. But it's not consistent. Judge V asks the real question. How does a mother come home and not tell the person raising her child that she's in town? The silence from Nikki says it all. This mom checked out, and now the court is checking her right back in. Things get heated. Nikki is clearly detached, and Ms. Wilson is heartbroken. She says she didn't choose this life, but she stepped up for her granddaughter. Meanwhile, Nikki keeps deflecting. I'm doing what I can, she says. But Judge V presses again. Are you sending any financial help? Nikki claims she is. Ms. Wilson says she's not. Then comes the twist. Nikki admits she's an influencer, but she's not getting paid lately. Still, she makes about $2,000 a month, and she sent nothing for her daughter. Nikki then complains she had books to buy, but Judge V is done with the excuses. Books don't cost $2,000 every month, and kids still need food, care, and love.
So you understand that, let me repeat it again, your daughter. So you don't walk out of this courtroom believing that someone else has the obligation of taking care of your child. She does not have to step in and do anything.
She does not, but
she's
she chose
doing
to.
it. She's
so don't
doing
complain
it.
about it now. Don't complain about it now.
Well, you know
chose
what?
to do this.
I don't need you to complain about these numbers when I read them off to you, okay? So, Ms. Wilson, Tanner, you say he's in the military. Do you know how much money he makes?
I don't know how much he makes.
Okay. Health insurance. I know typically they have decent health insurance in the military. Do you have any idea of how much that costs?
About 108. Tanner takes care of that part.
Okay. Tanner takes care of that. So let me just make sure I make a note of that. All right. And mom doesn't do anything.
Nothing.
Okay. And you said that 6 months the child has been with you?
Yes.
Okay. Daycare is $800 a month. Okay, so what I'm going to do, when you're influencing, let me ask you a question. How much money are you getting off of that consistently?
Consistently, I would say maybe $2,000 a month.
$2,000 a month? And you haven't sent her anything?
I mean, I had books to pay for.
Right, so your books cost $2,000?
Yes.
Are you getting financial aid from school?
I have maxed out all my financial aid. I maxed out all my loans. I don't know what else to do. I'm doing what I can. Like I said, I'm doing what I can.
Have you ever considered moving from New York? I know it's expensive to live there.
No, I have a huge internship. Why would I? No.
Oh.
No.
Okay, so your internship is more important than raising your daughter?
No, it is not. But I am doing this for my daughter.
Oh, okay.
So
that's what you believe. That's fine.
that is what I know. I'm doing this for my daughter.
Well, what I know is you're getting ready to pay child support. So this is what we're going to do. Since you don't have any financial information on Tanner, we're going to set his child support at minimum wage. We're also going to set your child support at minimum wage, okay? I'm going to order that Tanner maintains the health insurance, and then I'm also going to have you reimburse half of that health insurance back to him. So, no, not reimburse half of it. You're going to reimburse the back pay, because I'm going to order you to pay back pay as well. She said 6 months. So Tanner is going to maintain the health insurance at 108, okay? There will be no reimbursement on that part of it, because what I'm going to do is have you pay monthly child support at minimum wage, which is $219, as well as back pay to grandmother. So
Nikki defends herself again, saying she has a huge internship and plans to work once she graduates. Judge V asks a direct question. So your internship is more important than raising your daughter? Nikki insists it's for her daughter, but the courtroom isn't buying it. Ms. Wilson remains calm but emotional, reminding Nikki that she's been handling this alone. Nikki keeps pointing back to their agreement, but Judge V has had enough. You are the mother. She is the grandmother. What part of that don't you understand? The judge lays it down hard. It doesn't matter who wanted the baby. Once she was born, she became your responsibility. Now it's time for numbers, the part Nikki definitely didn't see coming. Judge V asks about Tanner's income, but Ms. Wilson doesn't have full info. What she does know? Tanner covers the $108 monthly health insurance. Ms. Wilson covers daycare at $800 a month, alone. Judge V shakes her head. This isn't right. And Nikki, with her influencer income and internship dreams, has not paid a dime. The judge starts calculating support based on minimum wage for both parents, since neither provided exact income records. Ms. Wilson is finally getting what she came for. Real support, not promises.
$219 multiplied by the past 6 months. Tanner's portion is $657. Your portion is $657. That's to be paid at $50 per month. So each parent's child support obligation to grandmother is $269 per month.
Are you happy now?
No, are you happy now? I know I'm happy because you're finally supporting your child financially, and grandmother gets some assistance with paying this daycare.
Grandmother wanted a baby. She's
Yep.
grandmother.
And you know what?
This is your part.
And
So
grandmother
whenever
is here.
I-
Excuse me. Grandmother's here because she also wanted some financial help. Is there anything further, ma'am?
No, we're done here.
Oh, obviously. Is there anything further?
No, thank you very much, Your Honor.
You're welcome. If there's nothing further, you all are dismissed.
The verdict lands. Nikki is ordered to pay $219 in child support based on minimum wage, and it doesn't stop there. She's also hit with back pay for the past 6 months, totaling $657. Tanner gets the same back pay and obligation, split evenly. Both must now pay $269 per month to Ms. Wilson. Nikki's face drops. She wasn't ready for accountability. She tries one last dig. "Are you happy now?" Ms. Wilson responds with dignity. "I'm happy my granddaughter is finally getting the support she deserves." Judge V makes it clear. This is about the child, not the adult's ego trips. Judge V wraps it up with a powerful post-case breakdown. She explains how grandparents raising children deserve financial help when both parents are absent or unavailable. She set support based on minimum wage because Nikki's influencer claims were inconsistent and her financial records were vague. She emphasizes, both parents owe support, even if one is in school or the other is deployed.